Kindly subscribe this channel for more educational content. Sonnet 129 full text. Th. Expense of spirit in a waste of shame. Is lust in action? Until action, lust is perjured, murderous, bloody, full of blame. Savage, extreme, rude, cruel, not to trust. Enjoyed no sooner but despised straight. Past reason hunted, and no sooner had. Past reason hated, as a swallowed bait, on purpose laid to make the taker mad. Mad in pursuit and in possession so. Had, having, and in quest to have, extreme. A bliss in proof, and proved, a very woe. Before, a joy proposed, behind, a dream. All this the world well knows, yet none knows well. To shun the heaven that leads men to this hell.
Summary. Shakespeare's Sonnet 129 explores the destructive nature of lust, particularly sexual desire that is pursued without love or reason. Opening line, direct and harsh, th. Expense of spirit in a waste of shame. This refers to ejaculation, the expense of spirit, in a morally shameful context, a blunt and even shocking metaphor for lust. Lust described before and after the act, before sex, irrational, deceptive, violent, shameful, and dangerously alluring. After sex, instantly regretted, despised straight, like a bait that tricks the mind, leaving one mad with guilt and disgust.
Madness and extremes. Lust drives a person mad before, during, and after the act. The desire to have is overwhelming, but the result is emotional ruin. It's like chasing a bliss that turns into woe as soon as it's achieved. Universal truth, ignored by all. Everyone knows how self-destructive lust can be, yet no one avoids it. The heaven that leads men to this hell shows how pleasure seduces us into our own downfall. Analysis. Themes. The destructiveness of lust. The sonnet is a raw, almost angry meditation on how lust controls, deceives, and ultimately damages both body and mind. The cycle of desire. There's a pattern of craving, fulfillment, and regret. Lust is mad in pursuit, briefly satisfying, and then hated once achieved. Moral and psychological conflict. Shakespeare expresses the internal conflict between physical desire and moral self-awareness. Tone and language. Violent and emotional. Words like murderous, bloody, cruel, and mad reflect emotional turbulence and inner chaos. Rhythmic and repetitive. The repeated phrasing, e.g., had, having, and in quest to have, emphasizes how inescapable and circular lust is. Judgmental yet honest. Shakespeare seems to criticize lust but also confesses that humans are powerless against it, even when they understand the consequences. Literary devices. Alliteration and parallelism. Savage, extreme, rude, cruel, piles harsh words to create a barrage of condemnation. Paradox. Lust is both a bliss and a very woe. It is the heaven that leads to hell. Metaphor. The entire poem metaphorically equates lust with a trap or bait designed to drive people insane. Conclusion. Sonnet 129 is one of Shakespeare's most raw, psychological, and even moralistic sonnets. It strips away romance and shows lust in its ugliest and most destructive form. Yet the final couplet reminds us of a deeply human truth. We recognize the danger, but we still fall for it. Viewer, kindly subscribe this channel. Share this video to your pioneers. Comment your feedback. Thank you for watching.